Access Radio, WIAX, the future of radio and podcast. No limit to what we do.
Janelle, celebrity vocal coach right here, and I am a part of Give It Life.
Sexy and ratchet,
and real extra ratchet, raunchy.
That'll be everywhere, like.
Jordan asked me for shoot, me say, that easy. Dog, them a fool, none no clue to the floor when me use, yeah, me floor, give them flu, I'm fly, yeah, me flew, them a watch with them yai, when me fly, when me flew. On an island, we cool with a nice little boo, with a smile, we so cute, and a vibe by the pool, and she smooth, I'm a like, smile, we so cute. Them I try, them I prove, treat them like my kids when me drive, go to school. 17 at the size of my shoes. 17 at the size of my shoes. Jordan, it's easy for we. Feed them it hard, but it easy for we. Easy no dog, it's easy for we. Them make it hard, but it easy for we. Bad. She for the streets. She for the streets. You a Wi-Fi, but she for the streets. Look how this easy for we. Rough it up, black that a blue. I'm a hot that a true, like a hot pot of soup. I'm a touching at the street, and your girl that a scoop. I'm a pull up at the gate, at the hand that a toot. And she hopping at the front, at the jump, that a poop in the
Hey, I'm sorry. I was like looking on Instagram because you always find some really good topics on Instagram. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna get right into it. Listen to this. It says, women respond to man who says, let's leave women alone and start dating each other as men. Just telling you what's going on. Like today, I just thought I would just go on Instagram and give my comments because this is what I be doing in the house. Mm-hmm. And it's pretty funny. So is it me, or are we really, as a society now, keep pushing this gay narrative? I don't understand what's going on. We already have a man shortage, but all of a sudden, everybody wants men to be fucking men, like all the time. Like, do you notice that everything is geared to that? It's geared towards transsexuals. It's geared toward being gay. It's like, damn, there's like so many women who can't find one man, and now you gotta fight the man too. Like, I'm just trying to figure this out.
So first of all, if some man is like, "Ooh, let's just start, dating each other," that's because he wanted to do that to begin with. Like, seriously, like you weren't straight.
This is what I'm saying.
You just making that up. Like, no, like. That was the decision. You wanted an excuse. You didn't want an excuse.
Well, I'm reading some of the comments, and they're saying that some men are saying men get along better with each other. That doesn't mean that you have sex with each other. I'm just trying to understand what's going on. I'm hearing more about this.
You know that's bull. That
What's
once-
really going on? Because I'm hearing more about the penis implants to make it larger, and now I'm hearing about men just want to date big now. They just want to get rid of women. Like going on.
No.
I mean, for real though, I just feel like no, I know, because there's more women in the world than there is men, so that makes the shortage. People try to act like the shortage is, I'm not saying that it's not participating with our men being in jail and different things like that, but
Right.
I don't even think that's the real fight. Here's the funny part about this, and people don't like when I say this. I don't think that's the real fight. The real fight is the shortage in the type of men that women want of certain.
No, that's true. Absolutely.
That's the real fight.
Yeah.
It's
sure.
not the men, because you can
Right.
get a man.
You can.
It's the type of men that all of the women are trying to go off of this small percentage of men, and they're all going for them. But it's hard out here, I'm going to say, because I talk to my fellow women who are friends and stuff. And the reason I'm saying it's hard out here is to the point now the ugly man gets way too much play. The ugly man is getting asked from the left and to the right, from up here. There used to be a time if you was an ugly man, you got no pussy. You got nothing.
No,
girl.
No. Think about all the ugly men you've seen with really pretty women. That's really not true. That's not.
Okay, tell me this. I really thought they wasn't getting no play.
No,
and
you
by
know
the
what?
way, everybody, if you haven't been here, Christine, we'll let her introduce herself later, but she's been here before, so we had a good time. So we just jumping right into it. We'll get to that later. Like, because I don't understand what she's saying to me. I'm sorry.
No,
ugly
listen.
men did not get play.
Yes, they did.
Okay.
Yes, they did. And think about like all the ugly like rappers and actors and stuff, and they got like really pretty. Like,
no, that's what money. I'm not talking about. Okay, no. Not the men with money. We're not gonna talk about any rappers, because you know what? It's a criminal. It's a criminal. It's a criminal offense that Biggie got ass. Because his ass was ugly, and I don't care what none of y'all say. Faith was hopping on that shit, and that's disgusting. And so looking, boom, boom, boom. Where was his dick? Like, seriously, did you see how big he was? And you had to pick up that fat to get in there? Like, could you imagine sucking his dick? It's smothering you. And if he didn't shower for the day, oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I'm just
listen, so this is really, I'm gonna say, like, ugly men have always been able to get women. Like,
okay. Well, guess what? Okay, how about put it this way? Ugly men, and I mean ones that don't have a lot of money, are getting top tier women right now. It's that much of a shortage.
They always have. Like, I think, listen, you know what's always been a trip to me is like when, like, I'll talk to anybody, like, because I'm friendly in general.
Right. But, Misha, we're the same. That's why we get along.
Right. So I have some guy who I'm like, seriously, you thought you should talk to me? Like, you know, and then get mad if I'm not responding in the way they want to. And I've thought, oh, like, you really have confidence. And I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm just like, but you have a lot. like
you really got
oh, like, I'm really, I
really have confidence. You're trying to talk to me for real.
Dude, you serious? Like, you dead at, like, and it's like, it doesn't even matter what situations they're in. You know, I was a CEO for like 2 years, right? Like, did I ever tell you this?
You know, okay, so I don't know if you know this. You were CEO, but you know, Big Al over there, y'all have a lot in common.
Yeah. Okay.
Al, y'all do. Yes.
So 2 years. I can't tell you how many dudes in jail now who would be like, yo, when I get out, I'm going to take you out.
People pregnant. I'm just trying to figure, is jail dick really good then? Because I was pregnant with it.
Listen, all I know is I've run into people outside and they'd be like, yo, when you was ever in jail, did you ever just look at one of them and say, not bad, baby? No.
If he was on the outside and not in jail.
No, because if I met your ass in jail, what? No. And it's not like I can't say, it's not like they couldn't be attractive men, but that's not what I'm looking for. Like, because I'm not trying to put money in.
I don't know too many men that look good in orange. I just don't.
So our jail uniforms were blue.
You know what's crazy? Blue is the color that you wear for trust and loyalty. Why
It
are you
is.
putting an inmate? Right? Why are you putting a inmate in blue? Because that's for trust and loyalty. If they tell you if you do an
It's
interview,
easier
wear
to
a blue
clean.
suit, wear a
No,
blue
it's,
dress.
listen, I know. It's easy to
Same
keep it
talking
clean.
the drawers. But I'm just thinking about, like, I don't know, jail dick? Mm-mm. But then, is jail dick the same as community dick? Because now, there's some community dick. That's sometimes might be worth going to the community pool for.
Oh no, I don't think it is though.
Okay. So have you ever liked any community penis? Have you ever experienced community penis?
In college, I definitely dated a couple hoes. I mean, they were just hoes.
That's what I'm saying. That's community penis. And they do their job very,
Listen,
very
this is but this is when you're doing that, right? Like, to me, that's the age that you're supposed to be like, okay, like that's
you
what's
have to
happening.
have faith with Biggie. Yeah, I know.
You know, like that to me, that's the time. No jail suit.
I make orange look good. No jail suit though. Okay, you got me. That's different. Community penis of jail. Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just asking about. You know, I'm just asking.
No,
About
like
because you know.
There was a CEO that I worked with who got in trouble.
Are they hoes? Are CEOs hoes?
Yeah, a lot of them are.
Because you know, there's certain occupations that are very hoish.
Oh no, there's definitely a lot of them, and because you know they go out, you go to these cop bars where there's like groupies who just. But
now, cops drink a lot. I have a lot of cops in my family. They are alcoholics. Like, I'm generally saying this is my fucking opinion.
Yeah. No, a lot of them drink, like a lot. You know, that's why, you know what, an actuary once said, this is why you have like good retirement, because they know you're going to drop dead in like 5 or 10 years.
They drink. No, I have a lot of cops in the family. I know you know it. They drink a lot. They drink a tremendous amount. They just drink a lot. But you know, there's only one occupation I'm thinking that I don't mind, that, you know, I personally would have not mind. I love for firefighter. Like, I think they're underrated. Y'all are crazy. Do you understand how much? Oh my God. Do you understand how much they have to lift to pass the test? And just, the firemen, y'all sleeping. They make good money.
They do make good money.
In the house. Yep, and they're not always in the house to nag you.
No, that's true. They out usually 3 days a week. They're at work.
3 days a week, they got to be up there.
They don't have to there, yeah.
Bring them
they're
lunch.
Not yep.
And they motherfucking can lift over 300 pounds.
Yeah, no, they're strong. Yeah.
I mean,
throw you over their shoulder.
You misbehave and they just pick you up and go, now what you
say? Yeah, no.
Bring your hoes out. Oh, I look so crazy because I was in. I'm gonna tell you, I look crazy and I don't care. I hope y'all look at me. Look at me. I don't care. I do. I have my head just twisted up. I have no makeup on. My eyes puffy. You know why? I was in Vegas and it was 125 degrees.
Yeah, that's great. You know, don't you love when people tell you it's dry heat, so it's better because it's dry heat?
No, that's some bullshit. It was so hot that it burnt my foot. It was super hot because I was walking in the wrong shoes. And I guess from walking, it just was super hot. Vegas was hot this weekend. It was 125. 110 one day, 125. And that's all I'm going to say. It was hot. And then here's the thing. We're going back together for work. We're going back on Monday. Remember we told you about sex conventions? We're going back to get the goods for y'all, to get what's going on. After this show, I'm going to start my, you know we're going to have fun. We're going to have a lot of fun. Yeah. But okay, here's the question. I was talking a little bit to someone, so I'm just going to throw it out here. Since I was also scrolling, I'm going to throw it out there. I'm starting to think that we're taking boyfriend-girlfriend cheating too serious. It's just my opinion. This is my personal thoughts for right now. Okay. Just off the top of my head. I could change my mind tomorrow.
What does that
I'm going to
mean?
do that. I can change my mind tomorrow, but yeah, this is my philosophy for right now. We'll see if I change my mind tomorrow. It's because it's come to my attention. Hold on, let me get back in the camera. It's come to my attention. Okay, so I get it when someone's married and you have a side chick, and that I get that. I get that whole thing. I get the how hurtful. I know the cheating. All of that is ridiculous. But when someone is just boyfriend and girlfriend, how is it he's cheating? Are you like the number one? Is anyone really the number one? Because aren't y'all just the same? Because y'all on the same level. He's fucking you. He's fucking her. He's lying to both of y'all. Like no one's more above the other. Because you're not gonna be like, oh, that's my number one. Not really, because you're not leading either one of them. So they're not number ones. They're just people that you're having sex with. So at this point, why don't we just take that equation out and just be like, okay, I'm seeing him and you're seeing him, and until the commitment of the main thing's happening. Like, I'm just
What's
curious.
the commitment?
Because the thing
What do you think is the commitment?
okay,
Did you hear me?
my commitment, I'm thinking, yeah, I heard you. You said, what do you think is a commitment? I'm starting to think that the commitment is like right before you get married, like if you get engaged, I think that's the real commitment. I mean, isn't this like boyfriend girlfriend thing an illusion? I'm just curious. Is it an illusion? Because you're literally pretending like you're married and doing pretend things like you're married. So pretending to have this commitment till he's ready to marry you. Like, what are we pretending this shit for? Like, if we're gonna get married, let's get married and then we do it. Like, I don't understand what this whole 5, 6, 7 year trial is. Like, I don't get that. And then you're like, oh my God, he cheated on me. And I'm just like,
No.
you really think that there could be a commitment in there? I'm just curious.
Yeah, because I don't believe you have to be married. Like that's a whole nother thing.
Oh,
like,
see, that's the whole thing. So
you are surprisingly old-fashioned in some ways.
That makes sense because that's why you believe like that. Because if you don't have to be married, then there definitely has to be a commitment. See, to me, I believe that you need to be. We have like delay. That's funny. Anyway, it does. It's delay. It's not just you. It's just delay on the phone. I mean, on the thing. My thing is this: you don't believe that it should be. I believe you should be married. So that's why I'm like, what is this whole big 5, 6 years of doing this pretend shit? You don't believe you have to be married. I believe you have to be married.
No.
So for me, I'm just like, why is anybody making this huge big deal before the thing? Like I don't know. Like I get it for teenagers, but like when we're grown, like what's the point? Okay, so then skip up when you get older. Do you think it's a difference when you date after, like in the times that you have sex or what you do after the age of 50? Do you really think it's necessary to do all the waiting, the games, or whatever? Don't you just feel like you just jump in the fucking pool and see what the hell's going on? You're 50. You're almost gonna be dead.
Listen,
what time do we have?
No, like, see, here's the thing. I don't know that there's a difference between being 50 or being 30. Like, I honestly don't. Like, I have a friend who got married within a year of being with someone. They've been together 20-something years. Like, I think that is
no, I know people like that, but I think that okay. But I do know people like that. But what I'm saying is when you're older, I think that you could be more reckless.
I don't know. I don't know. Do you get a limited amount of recklessness? Because I did a lot of recklessness in my 20s.
See, I don't think you should be so. See, that's my point. I don't think you should be so reckless then. But I'm saying if you're 60 and single, I just think you can be like, "Hi, how are you? Let's go try this bad boy out, see if it works."
You know, like no, I think to some degree agree with that to some place, but I
like
once again,
like why are we waiting?
Listen, I'm just saying the early 90s and late 80s were really a lot of fun.
I'm not condoning that. I'm not saying anything. All I'm saying is
it's done now.
If you're 60 and single, you don't have to wait like 4 months to see if he's all right for you. I mean, damn, you 60. You need to find out if that thing works that week. It's a waste of time.
Because you count and you're like, oh, I only got this long left.
Yeah, you only got like what? About 20 good years left. So why the hell am I wasting like months? Like those are good months. Those are good days. Keep it going.
I met this
Like
woman who came
Mhm.
into my store, and she was in her early 60s. She brought this guy in that she had met on Tinder. And I was like, and and then and
Like,
then
hello, my name is Tinder. Meet. Let's go to the sex store.
so she said, but what was funny is she was having a birthday party and she came in like that. She was like, next week. So I'm inviting him. She tells me this. She's like, but should I invite this other guy I met on Tinder too? And I was like, yo, like she was just like, I'm having fun. And he was all huggy with her and stuff. But then the next week she was with a different dude.
How
He
old
was
was he?
all huggy. They were all a little older. Well, actually one of them was probably like in his, because she was definitely like 60, in her mid 60s, right? And there was dude who was in his 50s. So she got a younger one. And then there was one who was probably around the same age. But I was just like, oh shoot, like she was hooking up on Tinder.
Okay, but you know what is true? It is really hard for 50-year-old women to find working penises. It is extreme. Like, help us out there. Help us. Someone help the women. Because that's another issue. Because you have all these women, younger, going after a certain pool of men. But no one's because they say, oh, your odds are less when you get older. But one of the problems that's even worse than less than, a chance of getting married is chances of finding a working dick. Is like,
well, that's only if you're looking for one great. See, no. See, here's the thing. Just like when I was younger, I thought I was curious about dating somebody who's a little older. I was like, "Ooh, that'd be fun," because there are a lot of older men. What I had to realize as I started getting older was not to be like, "Oh, I can't go out with someone who's younger." Because there was a time when I never would. Well, that's not true. Even when I was younger, there'd be dudes who were a couple of years younger. It wasn't until I got to a certain age when someone was talking to me, and one of my things would be,
you don't mind being a sugar mama.
No, they have jobs. What is wrong? No, I do mind that.
No. Sugar
mama.
Okay. No. Let's fix that. Sugar mama does not necessarily mean that they don't have a job. Okay. I know the term before it meant that they didn't have a job, and you were paying for them. No, I'm not talking about. When I said sugar mama, I just meant for the sugar. Okay.
That's it. No, that's okay.
Like instead of you screaming daddy, you make them right. Instead of you screaming daddy, you make them scream mama. Oh my God.
I don't think I want to. That sounds a little scary. But but I have adjusted to the fact that I'm gonna meet people who are just younger than me. Like that's really.
I heard that women over 50, not 50, over 40 get better head. Let's ask any of the guys want to come in and answer that question?
I think that's probably true, though. I think that's true.
You know why? I think because they know themselves and they're not afraid to suck it till they fall asleep or suck
so
it.
So if they're doing that,
stick it in there.
Right. No, if they're doing it, then they are. But there's also that group who just don't do it still.
And that's the lonely group, the ones that actually have nobody doing anything. That you though, you there's a couple of friends. You like they never gonna get no date because their whole list is like not doing that, not doing that, not doing that.
That's right. That's right. And I would never
old, and they look old.
Yeah,
they look old. They move old. Everything about them is old. But you know the older women who are getting some young, them because they be smiling all the time. But sorry, have you ever had the experience when someone was much older and I mistaken them for like the mother or the great? I have had that experience and done that. Embarrassing.
I just know not to do
your
that.
Oldest.
Besides, I don't see that old woman somebody being like, "Are you his?" Like, no. So,
I'm just saying.
No.
Wait. Oh, wait. Right. Why wait? Yes, sir. Why wait? We don't want to understand why wait. After a certain age, I don't think we should wait. Younger is cool as long as he is mature. See, when I think of younger, I think of one thing. I don't give a shit how much. Just get your bus money. Your bus
No,
money, you can make it. I'll pick you up.
no. It is true though. That I told you, I don't know if I told you once, one of my friends, he said he had a much younger cousin, and we were at a party and his cousin kept following me around. He said, look, you can't do anything for her. Put on a long loincloth and say yes. He said that's all you have to, because his cousin was beautiful. He was like, but don't be trying to have any real conversations. Don't try to act like you can assert yourself. Don't do any of that with her.
I don't mind a real conversation. I don't.
No, that was his
Why
advice
you
to his cousin.
Yeah.
That was not mine. So, that's not mine.
I mean, I just think older, so I mean, back to what we were saying, I don't know. I'm starting to think that this whole cheating thing at a certain point is a little overrated. That's all. I'm just saying, because people be taking it to the depths. I mean, if you feel that way about the person and you want them to be that committed, then marry them. I don't get it. Like, just marry them.
No, I just don't want somebody to lie. Don't lie. Just don't lie.
Well, right. I mean, that's true. I mean, do you see some of these women? I was watching some clips, and women were calling other women and basically telling them, "You're messing with my man. Stop messing with my man." And I'm just like so confused about the whole thing. I don't understand that conversation. I'm mad at her because she's messing with my man. How is she messing with your man? Here's the thing. She has a relationship with him too. So that brings me back to what I was saying before. Why do you think, this is my question, why does someone think when they're in a relationship and if the person cheats and there's another woman, why do they think that their love is more important than the other woman's love? Like, why do they feel like, oh, you have to leave? Because she's like, no,
so
I love him.
I have a question for you then. So
Okay.
what if he's cheating? What if he's cheating with a dude?
Excuse me?
Okay.
I'm leaving. You don't have to worry about my love. My love is deuces.
What if he's like, but I like both of you, and it doesn't matter?
We all come in on, see, Randy
on a rotation.
Yeah, to be straight up. We all come in on a rotation. That's what I'm saying. It baffles me. Good question. Yes, it baffles me because the first thing she says is, I love him more, or he's mine, or she can't love him like this. But she's fooled into the fact that she loves him too. So it hurts the same way. That's the thing that I don't understand. So why is it that when the girlfriend finds out about something, why does she expect that I sound like in those instances, I'm like, let's just say the other woman or the other partner or whatever you want to say. If you want to say side chick, fine. Why do you expect that the side chick's supposed to go now? Oh, I'm sorry, he has a man, so I'm going to leave. She loves him too. He told her a bunch of lies. So she ain't leaving either.
So no, but see, that's where my problem is. It would just be not. So when I was in college, once again, I told you, boy, I had a bunch of fun. But so I was dating. I had a good time. I was dating this guy who, at first, we weren't dating. We were just really good friends. Like, we would hang out. He'd pick me up every day from work. It was during the summertime, and then one day, this first time I stayed at his house, and we made out. We didn't have sex, but we made out a lot and stuff. And he gets a phone call in the morning, like early in the morning. I'm like, who the hell is calling him? But I didn't really care. I mean, shoot, he ain't my man. We just hanging out. Then someone knocks on his door, and he lived in kind of a dorm for athletes. So and he answers, and it's her. It's his girlfriend. So at the point, I don't know.
This is getting juicy.
So,
okay, but this is juicy.
So he's telling
her. Okay.
Yeah. So he's trying to get her to leave because he didn't know. She just stopped by his room at 8:30 in the morning. And really, she wanted him to take her to work. That was really it. But she walked to his dorm, which was at least a mile. It was kind of crazy. So he
she knew somebody was there.
I don't know if she did, but here's the funny part. So I am I don't want to cause him any drama. I get in the closet. So
Wait, 1 minute. Wait, I gotta laugh. I just gotta laugh. Hold on 1 minute.
I'm laughing too when I think about it. 22-year-old.
Okay, all right. Oh my God.
In the closet. So I get in the closet, but
Okay.
I had worn these big earrings and I left them like by his bed when we got in the bed. So she saw the earrings. So then this is how he is. He
Did
leaves
she
the
find you in
room.
the closet?
Yes. Yes. So
What happened?
he leaves the room and I hear a knock, knock, knock on the closet door. And I'm thinking, oh, maybe she's gone. And I open the door and she goes, "Hi, Christine."
She knew who you were.
Yeah, there weren't that many black kids on my campus. So I'm like, oh, damn. Right? Like,
this is the best.
So then she leaves. She walks out. I was trapped in the closet.
I'm trying not to laugh.
Okay. So I put my little
feel at that moment. Can you remember?
No, I actually felt horrible because I was really, I jumped in the closet so there wasn't gonna be any drama, right? Like just so then he comes in the room and he goes, and I go, I don't know what you did that for. She saw me, right? And he goes,
oh my God.
What do you mean she saw you? I said, she knocked on the closet door and opened it up. What do you mean? And he's like, she didn't say anything. I said, no, she didn't. So then now mind you, here's my thing. I would never, and this was really true, my rule in college. Once, like I said, there weren't that many black people on this campus. So the reality was I wasn't doing that to another black woman.
Okay.
I'm very specific, right? So and she was right. So she was in a sorority too. And so then like her sorority, because I was friends with a couple of her sorority sisters, like in Pennsylvania, like all over the place, were like calling me, like, yo, did you get caught in the closet by so and so? And I was like, damn. So here's the real crazy part.
So did you ever get with him?
Yes, but let me tell you what happened though. So that day, I knew where she worked. And I went up and talked to her and I said, look, I had no idea that you guys were dating. Like, he didn't tell me, and I'm not trying to live like that. And I said, but I saw him every day. Like, he picks me up from work every day. Like, I don't understand. And she's like, well, it's because I had been in training, like in RA training, and I didn't have time for him. I was like, that has nothing to do with me. Like, I literally did not know I wouldn't do that. And she said, well, if y'all was spending all this time together, how come you didn't know that he had a girlfriend? I was like, because he didn't say anything. Like, why the fuck would I have to know? Like, you had
he didn't tell you?
Like, he didn't. So he said to me when he dropped me off home that morning, he goes, look, she and I have an open relationship. I was like, does she know you have an open relationship? Because this is not cool. So I actually, right. So I said to him, I ain't talking to you anymore right now because I think it's foul. And once again, this campus, there's not enough of us for this. He then that's when I hear stuff from all over the place because she badmouthed me, even after we had this long conversation. And I apologized to her and all that stuff. So then I was like, oh, that's what you're going to do to me? Fuck you then. Like, like.
Now I'm going to show you. See?
Yeah, now I'm going to show you, like, no, now because I'm like, don't cry.
You got a little of my streak in you. Yeah,
I do.
I wasn't even doing anything. Now I'm going to show you what I'm going to do.
I'm going to give you something to talk about. Like, that was really
exactly.
it.
Now we
and then they broke up. They broke up after, because I was just like, yo, I'm not like trying to. That's.
He left that part out. He left that part in the closet. Yeah, he left that part in the closet.
Yeah, he really did.
Do y'all get back? Do y'all get together?
So we like, and then what's funny is
were you worried about him cheating on you?
No, because I wasn't trying to track him like that. Like, it really wasn't. Like, he was a lot of fun. And my rule had been, don't lie to me. Like, but I wasn't his girlfriend. I'm like, we just chilling. After he graduated, it was probably like a year or so later, we actually started dating. I dated him for 2 years. He did cheat on me, and he did,
Wow.
but he told me, right? And it was like about a year and a half in, and he said, maybe it was close to the end, so it was like a couple months.
Okay.
So
That's
no,
a whole
listen.
conversation. We're about to start a conversation right now.
So he told me.
Go ahead.
He told me I didn't break up with him for telling me. I didn't really care. I broke up with him because he tried to make me feel bad that he cheated and tried to blame it on me. And he said to me, and this is what really made me lose respect for him, because I didn't break up for him right away, actually, or break up with him. He said, I didn't even enjoy it. And I said, you a damn fool. That should have been the best fuck of your life. If you were going to cheat on me, you should have been like, damn, babe, I'm sorry, but damn, that was great. Because then I'd have respect for you. But you telling me you didn't enjoy it? Like, now I have no respect. So I tortured him for probably a couple of months. Like, I would go out and wouldn't answer his calls. And this is before cell phones. And he'd be like, I called you at 2:00 in the morning. I'd be like, what the fuck you calling me at 2:00 in the morning for? Like, because I wanted him to break up with me. I didn't want him to be I didn't want him to be all martyry and be like, oh, she. But then he wouldn't. And I finally had to break up with him. It had to be over.
Wow.
But not because he cheated.
I think you have the same.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm really mad if somebody cheats and I go, like, I see the person they cheat with, I'm and it's not up to my standards. I'm absolutely pissed off. I'm like this.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
What? Like,
yeah.
What is going on? Like, that person should be at the same status I am at or above. We ain't messing with you, Christine. Yeah, I love it. Like, what is going on? Bringing me to the point of, do you believe if you cheat, you should tell? Like, I'm like, why are you telling? I don't think you should tell.
I think there's two choices. You either tell, or if you lie about it, though, then I believe you die with a lie. Like, you never get to unburden yourself later. And my ex, that's one of the things he did. Like, this is actually before we got married. So here's the funny part. I still married his ass. So, but one of the things he did was he cheated. Like, he had went to live in DC and he cheated. And I kind of figured it out. But then he gaslit me. He was like, no, you just guessing things. You just being, and I'm not a jealous person. So I was like, I finally just said, look, fine. I'm not going to even argue.
Tell or don't ever tell.
That's exactly right. I completely agree with that, because you don't get to that's what I said. You take it. If you lie, you die with the lie. You don't get to be like, so one day we literally, it's one day we're talking and I said, you said you never had sex with her. He goes, I never said that. And I was like, Negro, what? This is now 3 or 4 months after, and now you admitting, because he started feeling bad. And that's when I broke up with him. And then we got back together. But that's when I broke up with him, because I was like, if you were gonna lie to begin with, you should have kept it. Like, then whatever. I could believe my whole time.
Okay, if you get cold busted, then you gotta say something. But I'm baffled by anyone who just comes out and be like, oh, last year I cheated on you. What is the guilt that you're feeling? Like, I don't get it.
Well, no, not last year. You can't do it last year. It has to be kind of fresh. Like, yeah.
Then I'm definitely not saying nothing. Are you crazy? Like, if it's fresh, why would I say, yeah, babe, I cheated? No.
Listen,
no.
Listen. I'm like, you have a
crazy.
choice.
That's crazy.
Yes, current. Thank you. It's got to be.
Current.
Yeah.
I mean, why are we disclosing? I don't even believe currently that we should disclose these indiscretions if you want to keep the relationship. I know that's not my professional opinion. Now, professionally, I will tell you something different. I'm just saying personally, okay? I'm not saying nothing professionally right now. Professionally, then that's different. You're supposed to unload and go through it and work out the reasons why you cheated. Okay, now privately, are you fucking nuts?
Yeah,
Like, why
no.
would you say that? What if the person does not have proof? Then it's denied. What are you talking
Sometimes
about?
people gotta hear it. I'm like, no, I'm talking.
Some
Look,
guys, some people gotta hear it. No, they don't have to hear it. I'll be like, I don't know what you're
yes,
talking about.
yes, they
Stop.
do. Mm-mm. I want to, you know what? Because here's what I know. If you will tell me the truth about that, I'm not worried about anything else. Because I'm telling you, that's the most egregious thing for me is if you're a liar. Like, I can't. I mean, besides somebody maybe trying to put their hands on me, that's another thing. But that's why I have uncles.
No, I understand that. But what happens when you tell somebody that, then they still become a liar? Like when
No,
you
it's
say, "Hey,
not.
I cheated on you," then they're still a liar.
No, like if as long as
That's
it's
not
current.
truthful.
Do you think it's okay to
Do
cheat?
you think it's okay to cheat? What are the circumstances? Oh, wait. Are we asking professionally or unprofessionally? I need to know. I need to know which one we're talking about. Are we asking wild thoughts? Or who are we asking? Because if you ask me, I really depend on. I don't think it's right to cheat because I would not want both. Okay, I don't think it's right to cheat. I think you should address the problem before cheating. Now, sometimes on a non-professional side, sometimes somebody be pushing you to the brink.
That's
You
right.
be talking to them and talking to them
Not
and talking to them to fix some of your stuff and do it, and it goes in one ear out the other ear. You just are very unhappy. If it's physically bothering you and you haven't came up with enough courage to break up with them, then I'm not condoning it, but I can see how that could happen. I would never condone cheating, but I'm not condoning it. But I can see how you can fall into the ditch if someone's not listening to you and working on the needs. We asking keep it in the closet, take it out of the closet, asking for Chucky. Keep it in the closet. I don't. Okay, so here's the deal. What if you love the person, extremely love the person, and they don't satisfy you sexually? Then what do you do? What's your take on that?
Then you be honest about that, and you try to find a solution.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna go get some good dick, and we can still be together. Like, that's so hurtful.
No, you know what? I first of all, I just don't believe that. Like, I believe that you have to be honest because you know what?
I believe
what if that person doesn't know they're not good in bed?
No, you've addressed them. Like, yeah, I just said, some people that you can keep talking. You never had a boyfriend that you addressed, and it's like things just did not change. They were just completely boring.
And then I didn't stay with that person. Like, that was no.
Oh my God, therapy work? No, therapy does work. I'm not saying that. That's why I'm saying professionally, I know therapy works.
Get the rose.
Sometimes people don't have patience. Get the rose. He gets the GOT 3000. Yes. Everybody's talking about, it's like our Satisfyer thing. Have you bought the GOT 3000?
I haven't.
Do you think it's better than? Okay.
I don't know.
I think it's a little smaller. It goes over the head.
And I don't
like
that's the one with the clear.
The we were talking about.
Is clear though too, right?
Yes, and you put it over the head. It's not as I like ours better because it's plastic and it closes over it and it has a lot more. It does a lot more.
Yeah.
That one's very it's nice, but it just goes over the head of the thing. I don't know. I find it very interesting because that's why I'm asking that, because at points people need to just have open relationships. Like, if you really care for somebody but they don't satisfy you sexually, do you just need to be like, listen, can we have an open relationship where you can approve the partners? Like, I don't know. Like, should they do that? I have to have the whole package. Must satisfy me all around the board, or I'm looking elsewhere. I understand that, because see, people get bored. But what if he's everything you want? See, I've come across women who tell me that this man is everything they want.
Did you read that?
Could be hard telling someone you care about that. It's whack.
You don't tell them like that.
I'm trying to be good. Where's that birthday coming up? Giving you a heads up. Yes, Wiz, I know what you want. We'll make sure you get one. I mean, I'm really, it's funny because women come to me all the time, and that's a really big problem, especially if they're older. A lot of these men are, how I say this nicely, they're just not performing well. You know what I'm saying? They're just not performing well. And a lot of women, not all, but there's a good amount of women that have a high libido and a great sex drive at ages 45 and 50. They are like, I want to do it at least every day or every other day. And the men cannot keep up. But then again, now the younger men are not wanting the older women because, they have all these young women that are, that's their zone. That's their role. So it's crazy because, she can't, unless somebody has their calling and they're a maintenance man and they're young, because there's a few out there that will come service. I got that helping hand for you, Wiz. Exactly. Because they have them. There's some young men who they make the rounds and they benefit from them. They have a whole series of them. Now they get paid because they get gifts and different things. Because some of these women, a lot of them have money and they don't mind spending money on this younger man. Because that'll tell you how important sex is. They don't mind spending money on this younger man. And we're not talking super young. We're talking about like 45. But if they're 45 with a dick that's working, they don't mind taking them on the trip. For meals to eat and things. Not big money, like let me hand you $5,000, but they don't mind doing it because they're getting sex. And they're like, fuck it, I have money. I don't have good sex. Bedroom Candy will go, that stamina spray for the men, LOL. It does. There's some natural things you could do too. There's some retention practices and there's some things like that you can do. But the thing about it is, even if they gain the stamina, some people are not good at bed. Like, you never met somebody that's just not.
Absolutely.
They're like, not good at bed.
But you know what? That goes for men and women, right? That's not just like, it's not just men.
You know what?
There's a lot of women who don't like, they lay there like a dead fish.
I'm really trying to say, I need to ask some guys, what's a bad woman in bed? Like, is it because she just sits there? Or can she just have a good time even if she just sits there? I'm just wondering. Is it that she's not making any noise? Like, most of the time when I've asked, it was really about wetness. They would say that she's not wet. I've never really heard wetness. And then secondly, I've heard she's not participating. But some men don't even need them to participate.
Right, but that's but then that's just about them. Like I had a friend who was just a hoe. He was a hoe, and
I'm not teaching nobody. I'm up there with you. I'm not teaching nobody either.
But see, I think that's
no response is the worst.
That's one of the issues. Like, you have to be able to say what you like or don't like. No definition.
Okay, I don't mind. Okay, no definition. No definition. Oh my God, foreplay. That's something. Okay, I don't mean like when you say teaching. I don't mean like if you tell somebody what you like. But some people, you ever look at some people when they're trying to bake a cake, you can give them the recipe. You can give them the recipe, but when the cake comes out, it's bad. Like,
yeah, absolutely. They can't do things. Absolutely. Yes.
They just are not good at it. It's not there.
Right.
So what I'm saying to you is, these are some issues. Like, if you gotta think about it. If you meet a man that is 60 years old and he's not good at sex, he never was good at sex. Do you think they're saving him? Do you really think this cheap? He's an old ass fucking dog. How many?
First of all, he's not that old. Damn.
I'm just saying.
What the hell?
Be that plumber and get that faucet for it. I'm just saying, not in a bad way, but I'm just saying at this point, it's 60 years of his life that he didn't use his penis correctly, and you want to come along and be like, hey.
Sure, but here's the thing about that. It's part of that because nobody ever said you suck in bed. Like, that's part of the problem.
Hold on. I like a guy years ago. He looked so good, but his dick looked like half of a pencil. Very disturbing. Oh my God. I concur. That is very disturbing. And guess what? It's not any better if it looks just like a pencil. Them long, skinny dicks.
Look, it don't matter if it looks perfect and he doesn't know what he's doing with it. Like, it just doesn't matter.
Pretty.
Yes. Okay.
Ooh, remind me, do you still just to give you a question, do you still like dick pictures? Hold on. Hey, I'm doing my podcast. I'm almost done. Call you back.
Never mind. I was gonna ask if you wanted to see the dogs.
Oh, I'll see the dogs. You can bring them. See, the dogs are coming over. Bye-bye. All right. So the thing about it is this. Do you mind? I have to ask this before we get off. Right. We're talking about practice, not a game. Okay, yeah, game practice. Okay, here's a question. At your age, which is, a mature, lovely age, I'm not saying you're old, do you still like a good dick picture?
I never really
Because
did.
people been saying, you never like dick pictures?
No.
No pic? What? No pics?
Thank you, Randy. Thank you.
Serious?
What the hell?
Them. Oh my God! How could you not like them?
No.
I never said. Where's your lying your ass off? This is Wiz. Wiz is always lying. He's always sending dick pictures, and then he's always saying he isn't. He's such a liar. He just doesn't want anyone to put his picture up and say this is Wiz's dick. So he lies and says, "I don't send dick pictures." Yes, he does. He sends dick. Let me tell y'all something. Wiz sends dick pictures. Okay, don't you believe that he does? No pictures. No, I'm telling y'all, Wiz sends dick pictures, and you don't even have to be with him when he's sending you a dick picture. You want to see it? Ask Wiz about what he be doing.
No.
At my age, it's offensive. Really? At your age, it's offensive?
Yeah.
No. What is wrong with y'all?
Nope.
Truth never sent one. No, I'm sorry, y'all. That's ridiculous. Not at your age. It's not offensive. It's always nice to get a little click and like, oh,
Why?
okay.
For what reason?
Okay, first of all, let me tell you the reasons. You get to see the
Okay.
shape. You get to see if it has discoloration. You get to see how nice, if it's pretty. You get to imagine it and say, oh, okay, that's workable. That's not workable. Oh, we got to work on that. You get to inspect it when you pull the picture up real close for any bumps or lesions. Yes.
She's doing a medical exam on the picture.
I really do a medical exam.
Oh, hell. No.
I do a complete medical exam. I pull it up and I examine any pimples, scratches, bumps, tattoos, anything.
Do they put filters on their dick pics?
You cannot put a filter on a dick pic. What? I will be mad. What? Let Bella come here. I'm gonna show y'all Bella. It's my new dog. Do people put filters on dick pictures? I wonder if hold on. Hey, do young people send dick pictures? I guess some people do not send dick pictures. I just got told my daughter said no. She cut me right off.
Yeah,
Bring Bella here. Cut me right off. Like, why? Like, how could y'all not send them?
No.
Oh my God. So how about a video? Them like jerking it.
No. What? No. No.
Come here, Bella. Let me show y'all the new dog. Bella, come here. Oh my gosh. Here we go.
So do you send pictures?
Hold on now. Let them go to the back. Yes.
Shit.
Look at Bella. Isn't she cute? You won't send a picture?
Hell no.
He's so cute. Look at her.
Nope.
Really?
You lucky you get a picture of my
Video?
face. I'm sure you get a picture of anything else. No.
What?
No.
How about a video?
No.
What? That's that copying you. That's what that is. What happens when
It's not.
Wait.
It's no. Yeah, I mean that's
happens when y'all vibing and you didn't have sex yet and you get the picture. Now you're disappointed. You don't do it. Now you know ahead of time.
But what if he was gonna be good though?
Yeah, you know ahead of time.
How do you know? You don't know.
No, no, that's what I'm saying. I don't judge on a picture.
But what if he has what if it's really pretty, but he sucks in bed?
That's what I'm saying. You still break up with him, but And now if it's like this teeny, like this teeny, I would still try it, but I would be like, oh wow, I know there's gonna have to be some more. I hope it's a great foreplay game and stuff.
Yeah, he might have
I'm
other
really
tricks up his
expecting it. Yeah, I'm really expecting it for like nicks and bumps and things like that. That's what I really am. I get a magnifying glass and I'm looking for moving microscopic.
Yo, that really
stuff.
is. No, you doing an examination. That's
I really am.
Yeah, no.
I'm so dead serious.
You
pull it up on your phone.
made it sound all romantic, and then it's like, but no, it's like, that ain't romantic.
You pull it up. You pull it up and you look. You like this.
Oh God.
No TMZ or social media pics here. Come on. Why do y'all think that y'all take a picture or you have a video that somebody really gonna put your shit up on online? Come on now.
Because people do. Because people
It is not that serious. No,
do.
It's not that
yes,
serious.
they do.
And if they do, okay. Just don't put your face in it. Naked pictures are a no-go? What is wrong with y'all? Y'all are so boring.
Is that boring?
No. Yes,
I'm exciting when it counts. Forget
doing a GYN on my penis, not me, Wiz. I certainly will. I'm like, I like to see a good video. Girl, I do look at I look at the tip and tongue, but I really look at the penis, and I want one of those. Sometimes I would like to see them do their own little masturbation. I want to see what they're doing, because they should know what gets them off, so I can look and be like, okay, I see what you like. You like the motion.
But on video or in person?
Video or on person, but I'd rather video than in person. I don't like if you masturbate in front of me. I'd rather you give me a video and say, this is what you got to look forward to. And it squirts up the screen. Get the free concert. Get up.
Oh my God. Oh.
Nah, I'm good. Look, Ray said, nah, I'm good. What? I like to see what's going on, what's coming out, how much. I need to see the thickness. I need to see the color. I'm really examining it for all kinds of things. I would like to see it. Plus, I want to see what kind of funny noises that you make. I really want to know, because for someone to get themselves off, they really have to know. So I want to know what they're doing. And of course, you want to see so you can laugh later. If they're like, oh God, oh God, oh yes, oh baby. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I love that.
Oh my God.
And when they do it, some people growl. They be like, oh. Some people go, oh, oh, oh.
No.
Luck to see you on my gray sweats. Oh my gosh.
No.
I think it's pretty funny. That's what I'm going to say. All right, it's 10:02.
Oh wow.
Oh, don't worry about my shoe. I know we had so much fun. All right, guys. We'll be coming back from Vegas. I'm gonna come back with a lot of new toys and different things. So we're gonna do like a live. I'm gonna go ahead and advertise this live toy show. So that's what we're gonna do. So Christine, you should come and join me. Let's just sell some products. We'll split them up. We'll have everybody come and ask questions about new toys. We're gonna know when we get back, because it'll be next Wednesday. So we'll be there.
Be there, yeah.
Oh, we'll be doing it from Vegas. All right, guys, we will be doing a live toy show next week from Vegas, because we'll still be at the convention. That's the last day. So we'll do it from the hotel. I'm going to go ahead and put out some advertising now, so everybody can come look, and we'll number everything, and they can order it. We'll get some discounts, maybe give away some free stuff. I think that'll be great, because we'll be in Vegas. We'll be together. So we'll just be together. We'll figure it out. We'll give away some couple of things, do some stuff. We'll do a live. I think that'll be fun. Live adult toy show from Vegas, from the convention. So we should have lots of goodies. So spread the word. I'm going to put up a nice little thing about it. Spread the word. It's going down next week. It is Toy Story.
Yeah.
Rated M. That's what we're going to do. Rated M for mature and masturbating. That's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
Yes, rated M for mature and masturbating. now I'm about to call you on the phone after this. We can finalize our plans for the hotel.
Okay.
So everybody, bye. We had fun.
Bye.
I'm gonna come on the show one day. Then come on the show next. You gotta come on the show. You gotta come on the show so we can crack up. I promise. You gotta come on the show, please. You know you're welcome anytime. We'll be acting a fool. But let's think about what we're saying. I think y'all should have dick pictures. I think y'all should stop worrying about cheating. And if you're over 60, you should just fuck anything that's walking. Just say. That's it. Toys R Us, yes. There it is. Toys R Us. We're bringing Toys R Us back.
There you
Bring
are.
back the giraffe.
All
All right, we gotta go.
All
Al,
right.
go home. Bye, Al.
Bye.
Bye. There we go.
Okay. There we go. I get out.
What's going on? Oh.